mindset, guys.
I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched. Team with me, bad man when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top.
This is at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Right there to 3. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it two different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
You're good, you're good.
On second down, Kamara. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out.
Ready, yellow waiting, yellow waiting. 54, kill.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he finds Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 46 yards. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete.
Oh, yeah, Chris
and they'll
Hogan.
get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Here's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chris Hogan, 37 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Oh, my God.
Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7.
Oh, my Lord.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Did you see that play? Yeah. You knew who that was for? You.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
Sit
I
down,
would think
bro.
that they would, because if
you
they
ain't
were
going
confident to do it on
nowhere.
the last drive, starting backed
You
up in
can't
their own
stop Chris
territory,
Hogan, could you?
why would you change anything? They got to be
You
confident about
suck.
what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior.
You know who that was for? Who was it for then? Just watch. You're about to get so happy for me. Is it about to come up? Well, tell me when you do.
The offensive line, they didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. And I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara, trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Yeah. Hi, baby.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. His throw caught right around the 6.
Almost put that off.
27 yards there, a first down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
I got you.
To throw, it's Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 10 yards out, and the Saints have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now See on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I hate the Saints.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start the second half with Kamara. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Again, it's Kamara. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Kamara has it stripped.
That ball was not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Ready, 95-56. Let's break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Coming left is Kamara. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The Saints on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Breeze. And Thomas has it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 yards and a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for them, too.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Told you.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On the ground, Kamara. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 yards on the play. First down. They come out here in the I. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the keeper, it's Breeze. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
That's on my baby.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
That's
and he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. On first down, it's Newton. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Newton now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Flushed out right. And
touchdown.
Woo! Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Gano the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Might be turn it down just a little bit. Okay, just getting...
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Dave, turn it down.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Opposite.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Running with Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Kamara try the right side. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And that is incomplete. So, my goodness, we just talked about it a second ago. They decide not to keep it on the ground, and now the incomplete pass, that really changes things.
It certainly does, because you want the clock running. And now with it stopped, might breathe some new life into this game.
Here's Moore on the return. Gets past one man. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now Newton. Rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One last throw here for Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so.
20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation.
Just to let you know, I lost in a close game.
No hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
Hey, how you doing?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Carolina Panthers.
Maplewood. What's up, bro? Hello? What's up, bro? So, I was in the party. I couldn't,
Newton on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They're trying to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play.
It's gonna be a good game, though, bro. I'm not going to lie. Just saying. But, you know...
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
I don't know yet.
Operating from the gun.
You know, it is what it is, though.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But you guys have to
piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys didn't come.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down
I can't do nothing there.
Malik Jackson, the
So,
6'5"
what about
D tackle
NFL?
with a sack.
It's
What
interesting,
team do
partner,
you like?
that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line
nice.
actively because
I
they
like,
think the way kickers are nowadays,
I like two teams.
about a
Is that a
52-yard field
problem?
goal, they're kind of giving up points.
know.
But you get even deeper
like
into
the
territory, you get into the
Carolina
red zone,
Panthers,
they're going to guard it even more, which means
because,
more pressure, more blitzing.
I'm not really
Got to
close to
assume
them,
this defense will be
but
charging
I like the
again
Browns
here.
too,
It's
so.
2nd and 15. Newton now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Hey, but dude, I
Brings
want
up
to see how
second down.
Odell
Beckham does with
and the
the
safeties
Browns.
have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery.
Yeah, dude,
Not
for-
much
for
space
real,
to get
bro.
a ball in there.
And with that field shrinks for those safeties. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Yeah,
Fourth down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers.
Yeah, dude, that's
this is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
at all.
And this one is no good.
Yeah.
He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you can see him give that body English as the ball was in the air.
Yeah, dude,
come
it's
on,
gonna
baby,
be,
come on.
You know,
but no dice that time.
I feel like our fans got a lot louder. You know what I mean? Because I feel like
after the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now.
Because
on first down, Wentz.
We beat Alabama before,
for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted.
Beat them again, though.
Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a
and he's going to go down
I thought we played Warframe,
push him back
to be honest.
34. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
That's
a
crazy.
gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
It's got to the point when we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain.
I know why.
That size,
his
that
arm
speed,
went the other way,
and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. It's second and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. Newton to throw. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen.
Yeah, I don't know what,
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. The pointer, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
How's your quarterback doing this year?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The two quarterbacks that you have.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
This year. That's crazy. You know, Jake Bentley. He's a senior this year. I'm happy for him.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10.
Both of them, actually.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Interception made by Alshon Jeffrey.
Did we just call it?
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
He won his first Super Bowl. I'm like, that's
this one
insane.
complete downfield on the left side. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Running back, and he's supposed to be really good, dude. So I'm excited to see him play. You know, I heard he's looking really good.
And they do get him down, but
you know what I'm talking about?
Able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
He's flipping really good for us. And I can't wait to see him play for South Carolina. So yeah, I hope he does good though.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
So he told me he's flipping really good. That's what he told me.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Burns. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Good guy.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays.
Did he leave?
Went in the wrong direction.
Or did they keep him?
Working for the
I haven't been reading online lately.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
I guess he wanted to leave.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
I knew you were going to score a touchdown because I let that dude wide open.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
But at least you got it. Good job, bro.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Person, but you said that dude's open. Not.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you
can fight it, he lost the football. It's out, and the Eagles have recovered.
What part do they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
I kept scoring in him. You know, I had a
after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And this will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
So I tried to throw it deep, and I should have won that game, bro. But you know what? It's all good.
After the 5-yard completion on
Can't
1st
get mad
down.
at it, you know? It's just a game. So yeah, I lost the close game by doing this one.
Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
That was a good job, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
So, I used to travel.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
I know. But
timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
I just keep going deep.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Yeah, exactly.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So after the incompletion on first, now second
Yeah,
and 10.
that's right.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Other games and stuff. So I haven't been playing this lately. And plus, football is going to be here before you know it.
Hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Yeah,
On first down, they run with Howard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as I hand things over to John. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Who do you have in?
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increase their lead.
That's one game I know.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And our first game was against North Carolina, so that should be an easy win for us. And I just realized something.
Carolina getting set to take
August
the field.
31st.
And last time,
that's
one
pretty
play
lit.
interception.
Yeah,
so this
bro.
offense, they should
that's
be
our
fresh.
first game.
That's a good way
And
of
we
putting it.
beat
And I
North
can't wait
Carolina
to see
before,
what they decide
so.
to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Because it's so different on this game, bro. You know what I mean?
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And Olsen over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
But I guess he didn't.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Yeah, I just hope we can beat North Carolina.
Newton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now it's Newton. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to.
Yeah.
Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Bro, I don't like Florida, bro. Florida's a trash.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
My dad's a big Georgia fan. So, I mean, he doesn't... My parents got separated, so he doesn't live in it no more. And he's married to another person. And I don't like what he did, but, you know, I can't really control him. So...
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get a field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
To throw, it's Wentz. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He can't catch
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security #1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You've got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
Wentz now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
I actually want to go to a game this year for Carolina, but I don't know what game I will go to, though. Because I really want to go to one this year.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake. But how about the other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
It wouldn't take the name I try to do, you know, because I need to change my name. So I thought Odell Beckham would be a good idea. Because, you know, I'm a,
Here we go.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return.
Like, I'm kind of happy with the Giants.
Welcome back, Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Teammate, you know, in college. So I'm kind of happy about that.
Lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Yo, they're going to be good this year, bro.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
With Baker Mayfield,
here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
And I actually got a Baker Mayfield shirt that says Mayfield on the back. My dad got it.
25-yard line.
It says Mayfield on the back. And has a picture of him. It's kind of cool.
With a catch left side. He'll be
And
dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's just a
I
T-shirt.
always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To be honest with you,
here's a throw that's taken out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
They say you better be a Georgia fan. I was like, I don't like Georgia.
Again, it's Wentz.
So yeah, I'm a big Carolina fan. Now I was born in Augusta, Georgia.
The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield.
I was a Augusta person.
If you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Oh, you don't? I was asking. Because it's kind of close.
Buying time to his left.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not. My bad. I thought it was close.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So do you have any kids or you married? Nice. That's what's up. So, what? I'm not trying to be weird, but what do you do? Like, what do you do for work?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
That's what's up.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Someone's dog.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a
That's what I'm
third
trying to
down.
look for right now. But
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
I might have to keep researching on that. Could I have the next school app? You know, where you can download. It's an app where you can download it, so you can see who have dogs and
On
stuff.
3rd down,
So you
this
can
is
babysit.
Howard. And he gets the
I'm trying to
first
look for
down
that,
yardage he needs before
haven't
he's
really
brought
found
down
anything
at the
yet.
6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to
But I'm
convert,
still
and
looking,
now
though.
it's 1st and goal.
I'm still looking. See if I can find a dog to watch and walk him. Yeah, I probably can. So I might just have to go to neighbor and see if they have a
His
dog
pass caught at the 4.
that I can
Fighting for the end zone. He
babysit.
lost the football. It's
I don't know
out.
how you feel
And it's
about
picked
that
up
ball,
by the Panthers. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Just came in and just popped your butt. He was good. This could be a safety here, bro. Just to let you know.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
You almost got me, though. I'm not going to lie.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
What the heck?
That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Newton.
Damn.
And he's
I
going to
can't
go
throw the ball.
down. They sack him back at the 42.
I thought I could throw the ball.
Malik Jackson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks and the speed and quickness.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time.
Yeah, I understand
Darby. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
Yeah, dude, I don't know why he did that. The person was wide open, bro. And now he just want to lift his foot up. Yeah, I know.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I tried to make him stay on his feet, but I guess I just tapped it
Wentz
too early.
now on 1st
Too
down.
late. I don't know what happened.
And that one knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, no.
Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. Well, there was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
With people who like the
From the gun, it's Wentz.
You can't just like.
And that is incomplete.
You have to like them.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Do you watch any basketball? Not really? That's okay. I was just asking. But it's all good.
The Eagles indeed snap it.
Some people don't like it.
He's going to air one out. And intercepted. Maybe the turning
Good
point
job, bro. I
they
thought you
need.
had that, my dude.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's so
To throw again. Newton. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
We do not want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
I mean, that was a great run, but that fumble.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon.
One time,
and a forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Eagles.
It was bad. It was bad for him.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
It's okay. I lost it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Here's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. And this kick...
And the pressure gets to him again. Zach Brown picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their plate.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Brandon Graham. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Newton now to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Dude, if that guy didn't get me, bro, I could have that first. Did I get the 1st down? Oh, no, you got me on the line. Cause I was gonna die, but I just feel like running. He's fast though. I'm not gonna lie. He's fast. Yeah, I'm like, dude, they made people so fast in this game. It's not. It's kind of fun because if you're trying to run with your QB, you can actually try to run with him. That's pretty cool.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Exactly.
And some room to run now.
Able
to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Do you have 1 kid or do you have 2 kids?
A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful?
I didn't know that.
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, they'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
And then she's giving me 27. So it's not bad actually. It's actually good. Yeah, I thought. Oh my gosh.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Like they think you're young, not 61.
Back to throw, Newton. Out to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
That's what I mean by that.
But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Because I thought some people like guess your age. Because people guess mine and they're like way off. Like they're way off. Like bro,
they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
I was like, yeah, you're way off.
After the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And this will be incomplete.
So yeah, dude, he was
physical
way off
play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
18, something like that. But I'm not 18. I'm actually 25, and people don't believe me.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will extend this big lead.
Yeah, you too.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Yeah.
And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
There's Newton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
That's crazy.
So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
It's too hard for me to do.
Here's Newton. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
I think we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game. And that is the quarterback run game. Not successful here going for 2, but it's not something that people shy away from totally anymore either.
In particular, do you think more so around the goal line?
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback who's athletic, you go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff or a
because
pitch.
They just couldn't get it done there, though. Two-point try
I bet you
fails.
for, like, a fact, like, people were complaining about Madden 19. Oh, it sucks. Like, you should fix it. Like, I bet that's what people did, and they made it better this time. I like this game. They made it a lot better.
Winston
They did a good job on it.
looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
You should have that sack. I mean, you should have that catch. Bro, it's like,
An incomplete
what I
pass
did
leads
to
to
you.
2nd and 10
Just that
from the
you didn't catch it.
25.
Like, I sacked you, and then
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. And what are the whistles for?
I
Timeout.
agree with you.
So they'll stop
Yeah,
the
they made the
clock
running
here
play a
in a
lot
game that's
faster,
been
you know.
decided in the
Like-
closing seconds.
Like, dude, my cousin played this game, and
Throwing on
bro,
first is
he was
Wentz.
winning the
He's
Eagles,
brought
bro.
down by Jeffrey.
You know,
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good
Because, you know,
gain.
he
That's
came
now
over
35
to do
yards
something in my
combined on
yard,
those last two
you know,
plays.
help me with something. So,
Here's
he
Jake
played this
Elliott.
game,
Career
and
long,
bro,
by the way, for
I
him,
can't think how many
61
times he scored a
yards.
touchdown,
They'll
bro.
spot it at the
With
47, so call it a 57-yard
with the
attempt.
Seahawks running back. Like, it was so, like,
And this one will
was
not get
so,
there. It's off to the left
like,
anyway. It's
I don't
no
know how
good.
he did it.
And this score
He
will
just-
stay right where it is.
you know how you can break tackles?
A
It
big
was so
offensive
insane.
explosion
Like,
help leading them to victory.